Well, hello. I'm so glad to be able to come to you today. It is Thursday, and I have an encouragement for you. I think you probably saw the title of my post today is Peace, and I want to talk to you about peace. In our society, in the world, a lot of times peace is viewed as the absence of something, the absence of noise, or the absence of stress. But I want to propose to you today that peace is actually the presence of someone. And that is Jesus and his precious Holy Spirit that he sent to us. So I want to encourage you today. He is our peace. In my family, I have 9 nieces and nephews, and some of you watch my posts, so hi. But I love that when I haven't seen them in a while, I've had several of them. When they'll hug me after being away for some time, they'll hug me and they'll say, "Oh, you still smell like you." The reason for that is because I wear the same perfume that I've worn for probably 15, 20 years. I just can't go away from it. It's my favorite. And apparently my nieces and nephews recognize that scent as their aunt. My family calls me Bobo. So they recognize that as Bobo. And I want to ask you today to reflect, what scent do you leave with people? See, if peace is the Holy Spirit, the presence of Jesus on our life and in our life, then when we go into a situation, what are we leaving? Because here's the thing that I love about peace is, for us, it's calm, it's joy, it's his presence, but it dispels darkness at the same time. It's like a double-edged sword. So that's the thing I love about peace, because we can go into a situation and the presence of Jesus dispels darkness. And so I want to encourage you today, what scent are you leaving? What scent are you leaving? When you leave someone's home or a lunch or your workplace, are they leaving with the feeling of anxiety? Or when you leave, do they feel, I felt peace. I felt the presence of the Lord? Because as believers, this is what I want to encourage and inspire you to do as you go into your weekend. Ask Holy Spirit to go with you and to leave his peace everywhere you go. Almost like that perfume of mine that I've worn for 15 years, that my family identifies as what smells like me. I want, when I walk in, that people identify us with the peace of God. His peace passes all understanding. And remember, it's not just calming and wonderful for us. It is that. But it also dispels darkness. It also moves away confusion and brings solidity, because we're talking about the person of peace. Peace is not the absence of something. It's the presence of someone. And I strongly believe that as followers of Christ, one of our primary jobs is to learn to steward his abiding presence. And my heart is that I will steward his presence well, that you will steward his presence well, that you will take that person of Jesus, the precious Holy Spirit that he's given us as a gift, and we will allow that peace to infuse us, but not just stay in us, but we'll let it out. We'll let it out and let that peace go before you and be left when you leave. Give his peace to every person you come in contact with. My prayer for you today is that you will be cognizant. What are you leaving with people? Are you leaving negativity? Are you leaving worry? Are you leaving anxiety? Or are you leaving that person, that presence of Jesus with every person you come in contact with? Because we do have the ability to do that, because we're his kids. So I encourage you today, walk in his peace. peace is wonderful and calming, but it also dispels darkness. And we're talking about the person of peace. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I pray that you feel and know his peace that passes all understanding, and that every place you go, you leave that peace and that abiding presence that's with you. We give it out. That's what we do in the kingdom. Remember, relationship is the currency of the kingdom. So I will talk to you Monday. I pray that you have a wonderful, peaceful weekend.